Defense Secretary Rajesh Kumar Singh has met with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This is the latest in a series of top-level meetings that have been taking place in Delhi after the April 22nd Pahalgam terror attack. It's been 13 days after which when 26 of our citizens were killed in that terror attack in Pahalgam. Now, the meeting comes after the Chief of Air Staff, Air Chief Marshal AP Singh and Navy Chief Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi had also met with the Prime Minister and briefed about the operational preparedness of the armed forces. Let's go across to NDTV's Maria Shakil now for more. And Maria, this is the latest in a series of meetings as there is expected some big response from India after the Pahalgam attack. What can you share with us?
Yes, that's right. So Defense Secretary Rajesh Kumar Singh is meeting Prime Minister Modi. Even as we speak is what sources are indicating to us. This is, of course, amidst the escalating tension that is there between India and Pakistan ever since the Pahalgam terror attack, which happened on 22nd. Since then, we have seen, India's response being multi-pronged. First came the diplomatic offensive, where, of course, the details of which came from the Foreign Secretary after the high-level meeting, which was chaired by the Prime Minister, which included the Indus Water Treaty having been put on hold, the impact of which is now being felt 2 weeks later on Pakistan. Thereafter, as far as India's own capabilities are concerned, that is being repeatedly tested. It is happening by all the three wings of our defense forces. And now this, in a matter of 48 hours, two crucial meetings being chaired by the Prime Minister. Yesterday it was Air Chief Marshal AP Singh, and now it is Defense Secretary Rajesh Singh meeting Prime Minister Modi. So Prime Minister taking stock of the situation on an hourly basis is what we are being told by sources. And the indication certainly is, and as it has come from the Prime Minister himself, who spoke to the nation in a way and also communicated to the world audience, the global audience, that there would be an action, that India will be fighting back and doing its best to end terrorism, which is emanating from the neighborhood, which is across-border terrorism. Now, this meeting becomes important, Gargi, because it's coming within 24 hours after the Air Chief Marshal met Prime Minister Modi. There was that statement which came from the Defense Minister as well. So if you connect the dots, if you connect the messaging which is coming from the government, we'll know about the action only after, the military action only after the action has been taken. But the sense certainly of urgency in the Indian establishment cannot be missed.
All right, Maria, as you said, a series of high-level meetings, and soon we will perhaps know about what action will be taken. But when we say action against Pakistan, there have already, as you mentioned, been several steps that India has taken to, isolate Pakistan on the international stage, as well as, hurt them economically, as well as through, the suspension of the Indus Water Treaty. So there have been a series of small actions. All right, well, let's go across now to Shiv Arur and Nazir Masoodi, who join us for more. And Nazir, I'll take that to you. As I was asking Maria, we seem to have lost the line there with her. A series of high-level meetings taking place in Delhi as we await to know, what sort of military or action the government perhaps will take against Pakistan. But having said that, there have been a series of actions that have been taken by India against Pakistan. All right, well, let's go across to Shiv. I'll ask that question to Shiv as well. And Shiv, it's been the 11th night that we've seen firing from Pakistan. They've kept a steady pressure there along the LOC, and it's a small arms fire till now. There are a series of these meetings taking place in Delhi, high-level meetings. And at the same time, over these last 13 days since the Pahalgam attack, India has taken several other measures against Pakistan, to isolate them, to hurt them economically, to hurt them as far as their water supply goes.
That is correct, Gargi. The meeting that's happening today between Defence Secretary Rajesh Singh and the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is not routine at all. It is not. Commonplace for the top bureaucrat of the Defence Ministry to meet with the Prime Minister to brief him. Very much in alignment with the series of top-level meetings that have taken place over the last few days. First, it was the three chiefs together with the Prime Minister, the Chief of Defence Staff Rajnath Singh, and the National Security Advisor. Then, like you rightly said, it was the Navy Chief. Yesterday, it was Air Chief Marshal Amar, the Chief of the Air Staff. And today, it's the Defence Secretary. We're also hearing tentatively that there could be a meeting by the Army Chief one-on-one with the Prime Minister either today or tomorrow. This is still fluid. It's not fixed just yet. But we are hearing that that meeting will also happen because the Army Chief is the only one of the three chiefs who hasn't met the Prime Minister one-on-one just yet. But like I said, these meetings are all in all about what India's next response is going to be. That much is clear. But the huge strategic ambiguity that continues to spread over what these meetings mean, what it's going to finally end up in, is anyone's guess. And I think India has played this admirably well this time in terms of not really sending out any specific message or dropping any hints whatsoever as to what these means. I had an interesting conversation with a former bureaucrat yesterday here in Kashmir who said this is actually meetings as a message, where you have a flurry of meetings where nothing is really clear about what things are. Like when the Navy Chief meets the Prime Minister, the message going out is that the action could be from the naval side. When the Air Chief goes out, it could be something like Balakot. When somebody else meets, it's not going to be from the military, it's going to be something else, covert action or assassinations. So all of this speculation, is part of this big strategic churn that has Pakistan, visibly rattled, whether it is on the line of control where I've been reporting from, whether it is, testing a nuclear-capable missile, the naval drills in the Arabian Sea, knocking at the doors of the United Nations. All of this shows that Pakistan still has really no clue where this is coming from, and that's what these meetings are about.
That's right. Well, let's go across to Nazir also now for more. And Nazir, we're, reporting on this meeting that is taking place between the Defence Secretary, a series of meetings as as the PM has promised. There's going to be, strong action against those who harbor terrorists. There've also, been a series of other measures that India has taken against Pakistan.
Well, Gargi, one thing, India is sending the message that the reaction of India's response would not be a knee-jerk reaction. It will be a well-calibrated action. And they know what should be the goals and what should be the end and what the means to achieve that end. So for last 1 week, we have seen Prime Minister, Defence Minister, Service Chiefs, now today, Defence Secretary meeting Prime Minister. All these things appears that India appears to be confident what they are doing. They are not rushing somewhere, not doing something in a hurry.